Alright guys, this is me with my phone. This is how we're going to be starting off day 11. So apparently I have no power. My entire community has no power, and I have no idea why. I do still have internet on my phone, which is a good thing, so I have about 75% on my phone, so good thing. Then thank God I have about less than 40 pages left in this book, Controlled by Omar Tyree. And I have this light that I bought how long ago that never knew that I was gonna enjoy it. I still have my Kindle, and I also have my tablet, and my tablet is fully charged because I actually charged it today I had no idea this was gonna happen, but it is fully charged. So, and I have Wi-Fi on my I have independent Wi-Fi. I pay a separate Wi-Fi for this tablet. I also got my Kindle, which is also fully charged. So I will be reading because there's no sewing going on. I was cutting, guys. I was cutting out the fabric. Matter of fact, I could show you. This is part that's already cut, and I had the sleeves and a part of the bodice that I was working on to get cut, because I was doing all the markings today, because tomorrow I was planning on starting sewing in the morning, because today was gloomy. But let me get my page back. Look at me already. 243. Yeah, so fun fun. So let me set myself up and get back to this book, and let's hope the light comes on at some point tonight. But I'll finish this, and it might be one of them interesting reviews that do you know, put this in my face somehow. I got some candles going on here. And give you a review for day number 11. I have to laugh about it because I'm like, thank God today is a warm day. It is 50-something degrees, because I can't imagine being in this house right now and no heat. So that's another plus, that it is not freezing outside. 50-something degrees. I have on long sleeve and long pants and socks on, so I'm still warm. I have my blanket, but my God, this is, I have no idea where this is coming from. There is no storm outside. There's nothing going on. It rained earlier, but that's it. So I have no idea what could have happened that I have no power. So all right guys, I will check in back with you later. Gotta save the energy on this phone. Alright guys. The power is back. The power is back. I don't know what that was about, and I did not appreciate that. But like I said, I am glad that it was it's a 50-something degrees today. And right now it is still, it's actually 45, but still it feels warm, because I would have been mad even though it was just an hour, but that was an hour for me that I was not happy about. This came in very handy. I like that it's flexible. It's super cheap, and I'm charging up everything. My phone I need to put back on its charger. 69. It's holding on. It's really good with battery. Thank God for that. So today I wanted to sew, but it was so gloomy and dark. It's probably going to be the same tomorrow. But at least I cut the pattern out, and I'm gonna see what I can do and try to focus and get this dress done, because I feel like the other projects are much easier. This one I've never done anything like this, so to get the angles correct and all of that, I have to take my time. So I did finish Control. So we're gonna talk about that. I did also go pick up the library book. I'll talk about all of that stuff, but let's start with the review, because you know, like might not be. So let me read why I wanted to read this. This knife-edge psychological thriller set in the entertainment hotbed of Atlanta delivers a gripping, twisted tale of one psychologist and 6 talented but dangerous toxic clients who push her to her own vulnerable limits and maybe beyond, with cruel and unexpected consequence. I heard that and I'm like, you know, Omar Tyree, you know, me and Omar Tyree were way back. So I wanted to read it. Let me tell you, it is definitely a psychological thriller. The genre is set in is actually correct. However, it's read so much like some of his older contemporary shenanigans in the past that I was like, what part of this is a psychological thriller? He saved it to the end. It didn't get real on and pop until the very end, like the very end. There is a now when I, you know, because I finish it, I can like pinpoint certain things that make sense, but there is a somewhat, there's a bit of it at the end that I find that it's a little off. It was a little off. Like I was like, I'm scratching my head. Like I get that part, but then I'm like, huh? That kind of deal. But I think that's the whole point of this. It is a mind F kind of book. It's a mind F kind of book. So if you are heavy on the psychological thriller, you're probably gonna figure out a lot of this early on. I am not, this is not my genre that I read a lot of, so I appreciate it more, and I think I got into it like, you know, I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen here? So, and I love how each client, but there's one thing about this that I kept saying to myself, like, as a therapist, why is she all up in these people's career? Like, why is she wanting to help them with their career? You know, and that part is where I was like, what the hell? I had that so much time in this, and that was just a dead giveaway in what the story is going to be about. It's in the middle for me. Like I wouldn't like scream and say, yeah, this is like the best psychological thriller I've read. Absolutely not. But I think he did good for his first psychological thriller. I think he had the idea, and I think he was trying to be creative in his own genre, but twisted in a way to make it psychological thriller, because it felt a lot of like more of his contemporary thing. So, you know, he get brownie points for this. I'm not mad about it at all. I thought it was okay. You know, again, this is more for a 3-star kind of psychological thriller for me, whereas you can read it, but I don't think it's like great. But for a genre that's not his thing, he did good. So that's finished, and it's a library book. Some yay to another library book. So I went to the library and I got, they emailed me and let me know that my cousin Rachel was available. But y'all, this is one of the oldest book I have ever, I mean, it looked like they've had this copy for a very long time. Like, very long time. I will be curious how long they've had this copy. It's old, super old. The pages are all yellow. I mean, the spine looking like it's ready to, like, look at this page in the back, falling apart already. But you know, I'm gonna read it because, you know, I need to know what this Cousin Rachel's about. It is a subscriber pick for December. And not only that, I've always wanted to read it because I've heard good things about it. So, but with how I am about my classics, I have to own my classics. I'm going to read the library, but I definitely will be buying this to keep in my collection. I am a classic collector. I have a lot of classic, and all the classics I read I like to own. And but I'm curious to know what the cover looked like, the original cover, unless this was the original cover where it was just the title on the page. But I hope it did have a jacket maybe at one point. We don't know, but it's beat up. Y'all, it's beat up. So I also went to the post office. I had to mail some stuff, and then I also had to pick up. I went to my mailbox and pick up some more. So I have some more buckles and stuff for the bags because I still have one more that I want to make. I bought the white zipper because I've never made a white one and I want to. I got some black, plain black one because the one I'm making is solid black, and I needed some more band. So I thought they were gonna come this roll, and it came this roll. So I feel like I wanted this size because you see how big this is. This will last me a while. This I feel like well, it might not last. It might last now because I don't anticipate making that many more bags left. I think I'm done for the Christmas holiday in terms of I might use this for just 2 bags and that's it. I love this because it was different. I really wanted to get the stripe ones, but I couldn't find any that was 1 milliliter. I couldn't get anyone that was this size, so I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera, but you can see it has that print, and I think this is going to be great for the burgundy or the green bag. So I have 1 burgundy left to make, so I think it's going to be perfect for it. And I think the green also, because it has green in it. So this is going to last a long time. And that is it. That's all I picked up. So this is a short one again. You know, and also, you know, I'm a little bit sad that, you know, Nikki Giovanni is gone. I got sad. I didn't realize I was going to get sad, but I really got sad. Granted, she was 81, but a part of me was just sad because of realizing that she had cancer. And, you know, I never want no one to go out that way. And when I think of all the other greats that we lost this year, they were old and a lot of them were in their 90s and they just peacefully passed away. And for her to know that she had to battle with life before she left. But she wrote some wonderful poems that are timeless and is always going to be history that she's going to be known. She's always going to be known. And she wrote some about death. And so I have to look at it that way. I had the privilege of going to an event that she was there, and she recited quite a few of her poetry on stage, and it was a beautiful moment. I think it's a video on here. It is one of the old videos when I just started this channel, when I went to Afropunk. She was there. I also went to another event that she was there as well, but that was many years ago. So I was fortunate to experience her live and to look at her and be in awe with her. So if you are, you know, never heard of Nikki, I don't know where you've been if you haven't heard of her, but just, you know, take a look at her work and you will absolutely find out why she is beloved and why she is celebrated. And yeah, so I'm going to end this here. I am going to what am I reading next? Well, I have one more library book. This one I might just crack open just to get it started. It's the font's not that bad, and it's about 300 and 348 pages. So this is not bad at all. So I'm gonna probably start this, but I have time. This doesn't due until the 2nd of January. Of course, it's gonna be read way before that. But I know when I go to see my family and spend a week with them, I'm gonna be able to read this and not worried about bringing it back. So I think the Jodi Picoult, I'm gonna start that book as well, so that I can return that book with this book by the end of the week or next week, and then maybe get some more books that I want, because I did look at the new releases section, and there's some more books that they added, and then I won't have to worry about returning those books until January. So so the library is working out. It is working out. I am definitely taking advantage. I love the comment section and what you guys are able to do with the library, and I'm hoping to do the same with mine, as well as I you know, go there on the regular and just feel like it's gonna be like a second home. So all right guys, so I'm gonna end this here. I am going to edit this, get it uploaded. Again, I have no idea what's going on with the power system, and I'm hoping this is just a glitch. This is not something that I'm going to anticipate again anytime soon. But yeah, but thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next. And if you read this, let me know. If you are a fan of psychological thriller, what is your favorite that you read this year, or in general that you would want me to read, that is twisted and you know I'm going to be wanting to, you know, turn the pages? Let me know, put it in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right guys, bye.